Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, and just to put this rumor to bed right now, I figured I'd make a quick video about this. You know the new set, I think it's called Money Masters, coming out in later 2017? Oh wait, no, it's Iconic Masters, not Money Masters. I don't know why I keep calling it that. Very strange. Anyway, everybody said, oh, Iconic. Power 9. It's going to be the whole reserve list. They might as well have called it Reserve List Masters. I did not believe that for 1 second. I mean, it sounds like something Wizards would do, just not as the second set while people are spending for Christmas after people overspent on another Master set in the same year. So if they were to abolish the reserve list and reprint it somehow, they would do it in a set that's surrounded by nothing in the middle of a time when everybody has money. So probably like, honestly, I'd say Q2, so right about right now. So financial Q2 of like 2018, we'll say. And you know what? They haven't exactly announced Modern Masters 2018 yet, which is supposed to be like a spring set, basically. It's actually supposed to be a summer set, but they keep moving it. They've moved a lot of stuff around lately, and they claim it's because of, I don't know, some 25-year anniversary or something. I don't know. I think it was just to fit in Iconic Masters. I think even like Hour of Devastation is coming out like a full month earlier or something. It's very strange. But anyway, everybody was saying that Money Masters, I mean Iconic Masters. Jeez, what is wrong with me? Everybody was saying, oh, well, they're going to put some reserve list cards in it. It'll be an ultra rare, and it'll be, you know, one in every 50 boxes or something, but at least it'll get it out there, and it'll help fight counterfeiting. I mean, they're not wrong in that, but they are wrong in saying that they're going to just ditch the reserve list out of nowhere with no warning. So if you don't believe me and you think this is an opinion piece, sorry, but at 10:55 a.m., I assume Central Time, April 21st, 2017, that happens to be today, by the way, Wizards announced via their official @Wizards_Magic Twitter account, in response to Saffron Olive, because of course, we will not be reprinting reserved list cards. There are plenty of iconic cards outside of them. Pretty poor grammatical phrasing there, but they're saying, yeah, we're obviously not going to do that. And they are absolutely 100% correct. I agree with this completely, that there are plenty of iconic cards other than ones on the reserve list. I mean, in fact, the reserve list, I think, is like 550 cards or something. It was like way bigger than I thought it was when I actually looked into it. And 90% or more of the cards on there are garbage. They're unplayable garbage, like Narwhal. Who cares? Narwhals are dumb. I mean, even that's more playable than some of the other cards on there. I really do like Narwhal as a card, though. So the other option Wizards could have had is what they do to almost any other community request for information or problem or scandal or anything, which is nothing. They ignore it and pretend it doesn't exist. They do actually legitimately try to like not respond to really dumb rumors unless they get big enough that they almost have to, or if they're forced to for other reasons. So I fully expected Wizards to not answer this at all, to basically just get into spoiler season and people be like, oh, look, no Power 9, shocker. Now, no reasonable person would think that they're going to just put a bunch of reserve list crap in any regular set. If they were to do it, they'd have to do it real carefully and really specially in a type of product that doesn't really exist currently. I mean, you can't drop that much value into even a Masters set, because people will be like stabbing each other in the face at, I was going to say Walmart. I don't think they sell Masters sets, but they'd be stabbing each other in the face at your local gaming store to get their $1,500 EV box that costs $240 MSRP. Honestly, depending upon what they put in there, it could be like a $5,000 EV box. I mean, they would have to do like from the vault. Well, even then, you really wouldn't want to short it that hard. I don't know. Other people have speculated on how they would potentially abolish the reserve list and start to print stuff, but it isn't, oh, stuff them in a master set. That was not where anybody went with that. But anyway, Wizards could have sat on this issue and just been quiet about it, and then it would have like drastically affected pre-orders. And I don't mean end user pre-orders, I mean our pre-orders, like us single sellers and all the local gaming stores, WPN locations, all that. Like, it would have affected what we do. Everybody would have over-ordered it blind, and that's not good. That really puts stress on the distributors. It makes people complain about not getting what they ordered, and then everybody would be disappointed because it would turn out to be a regular set. So I guess Wizards did the right thing here. They came out right away after like 1 day and said, nope, no reserve list, just absolute, which actually kind of gives long-term investors and legacy and vintage players a little bit of confidence, because they're like, no, absolutely not, unequivocally, we are not doing this, which has been their stance on the reserved list since forever. I don't think I've even seen a comment from an actual Wizard staff member saying, oh, maybe in the future, maybe, oh, we're considering it. They just don't say that unless I've missed it. Now, everybody over writing articles for this, that, and the other place, that they got a whole different story. They're like, here's why you should do it, how you would do it, like a top 10 list of why they should do it. I mean, everybody thinks they should get rid of the reserve list. Oh, and if you didn't catch it in the other video, in my extremely expert opinion, just kidding, I don't know that much about law, when Hasbro bought Wizards, they could just arbitrarily choose to not honor the former agreement to not print the reserve list. It is now a different company. Wizards of the Coast does not exist. There's no such thing as Wizards of the Coast as a company. It's a branch of Hasbro. They're under new ownership, and they don't have to honor any previous legal agreements. Except for, there's one exception that I gave that's just funny. Lease agreements. Sorry, but they're not exactly a real estate management company, so not relevant. In every state in the U.S., as far as I know, if I bought a strip mall, I cannot just tear up the lease and tell everybody to get out. I have to honor the existing leases until their termination point. And in fact, most leases are like 3-year with a 3-year option, 100% at the option of the occupant. But as far as business agreements, oh my God, I could write a book about companies getting bought out by another company and then just dissolving any kind of business or legal agreement, or even unofficial agreements or written contract agreements. They could just be like, hi, this company doesn't exist anymore and we're not honoring this. Bye. So in my opinion, that is enough to win in court, if it even went that far, if they were to get rid of the reserve list. So, okay, I said it's unreasonable for anybody to have thought for 1 second that they were going to put reserve list cards in Iconic Masters, but it's not that unreasonable to think that they could just turn around and do it a couple months from now or something, you know, in a completely different form. So those are the two sides of the coin there. Just wanted to make that clear. So, yeah, not much more to it. Just don't expect reserve list cards in your set anytime soon. Oh, and super important announcement. Very recently, in fact, last night, I was a special guest on the most prestigious MTG talk show, MTG Update. If you haven't heard of it, you're out of the loop, because, like, seriously, this is the best MTG talk show, best structure, best audio quality, best video, best editing, best... It just won the whole suite of, like, Emmys and Grammys and whatever else. I think one of those is for singing, and they don't do that, so I might have made a mistake there. But I assure you, I don't sing in this episode either. We saved the karaoke hour for afterwards, but we didn't put that in the video. So anyway, link down in the description. Go check it out. It's an insanely good set of topics, so relevant. We go into detail on it. It's kind of like basically a podcast, you know, about an hour long. But we get everybody's opinion on everything, and there's so much good information. People just saying awesome stuff. I love it. God, I wish this was on television. And I'm not just saying this because I'm in the episode. I've watched the other ones while I was at work, and yeah, they're quite good. So check out Legendary Mana, the #1 best up-and-coming Magic channel, growing a lot faster than mine, unfortunately. But that's fine, because I like them, and we need more good people in the MTG community, because there's a bunch of crappy people in the MTG community. Luckily, Darium and whatever 2 letters degree that guy settled on now, those two eliminated themselves from the community, which is good. I mean, I don't blame them for rage quitting Magic. It sucks, the community sucks, and the product sucks, and the company sucks lately. There's 3 good reasons, 3 strikes and you're out, but I'm sticking with it. So definitely go over, maybe give it a subscription, but at the very least, watch the episode, because it's totally awesome. Speaking of totally awesome, this is very unexpected. We actually have a media file, like a press release from Wizards. This is in addition to their tweet. They wanted to provide further clarification and commentary on the issue of the lack of reserve list reprints, I guess you could say. So let's cut to that clip.
I feel bad that you're
Wow, those are some strong words from Wizards of the Coast, although, I mean, is anybody surprised by their stance on it? I'm not. Oh wait, there was a part 2. Hold on. They actually had this further to say about the lineup in Iconic Masters, which is kind of odd because we haven't seen the lineup yet, but they did have this to say about it.
this is good to be everything you wanted. This is good to be everything you waited for.
Wow, I mean, right off the tail of them saying, no, we're not going to put $1,000 reserve list cards in the new set, they followed it right up with, quote, "It has got to be everything you've wanted. It's got to be everything you've waited for." So the hype is real about this set. In fact, now apparently they're adding taglines and mottos to their product releases, which, I mean, that's cool. So what do you think? I mean, do you think that those statements clearly made by Wizards that aren't at all a joke or songs? Do you think that the set will stand up to that level of hype, or do you think that they're kind of overblowing this a little bit? I mean, he sounded kind of excited in that announcement, I gotta say. I mean, it was borderline screaming, very unprofessional. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section, and I'll see you guys next video.